There wasn't much snowfall in the Northeast this season, and with Snowshoe Racing National Championships on the line, Northern Vermont came through with plenty of white stuff and a first-class event. 3 feet of snow fell on Bolton Valley Resort in the 10 days before the race. That was just what the US Snowshoe Association needed for the biggest national championships ever. 176 athletes from 20 states and 3 countries showed up for the 10-kilometer race. At stake, a berth on the U.S. national team.
The national championship. We love snowshoeing.
It's U.S. Nationals. Got to be here.
These serious competitors qualified at state and regional races.
You do Empire State Games?
Yes, I did.
How'd you do there?
I did all right. I came home with the silver in the 4K, bronze in the 15, gold in the 4, and silver in the 2.
Last year I got 3rd, and the year before that I got 2nd.
In which distance?
The 5K.
I got the gold in the 15 and 3rd in the 400 and 3rd in the 4K.
Is this your first nationals, or?
Yeah, first time at nationals. Yeah.
What else do you do?
Trail run, road race.
I'm a canoe racer by trade.
Do some mountain running, a lot of trail running.
Hockey.
Hockey.
I'm a big road biker.
I run in the summer and bike quite a bit in the summer too. So, yeah, it's a good winter activity.
Ultra running.
Ultra marathons?
Ultra marathons, yeah.
What distances you do?
50 miles. I've done a couple of 50 milers.
I'm just coming off a disability. I haven't ran in 4 months, so I'm hoping just to get out there and enjoy it.
You want to race in these?
I don't know. These look a little bit better.
That's what they're racing those in this Chespolata.
There's still people racing and things like that?
Yeah, they sell them really cheaply in this race in Italy that they do.
Yeah. Well, they're a pair of Atlas snowshoes, and I just took off all the hardware and riveted a shoe to it.
And how does that help you with your racing?
For me, it's a little more comfortable than having things around my ankles.
You want to be part of the snowshoe. You don't want the snowshoe with its own rhythm, its own response. If you turn, the snowshoe has to turn. If you jump over a rock, the snowshoe has to go. So what you want is that instant, the feeling of you're controlling the snowshoe instead of you're just putting up with the limits of the snowshoe. And people always think that a big snowshoe is like a boat. If you're in deep snow and you got the right size snowshoe, you're going to float on top of the snow. But you really don't. What you're doing is compressing the snow, and a bigger snowshoe will compress it more. But when the snow falls on, loose snow, you have to pull and shovel the snow back out. So you're still better with a smaller snowshoe.
The level of competition was high, the course challenging, but the mood was light as the athletes prepared.
Now, is that stretching or weightlifting?
That's a little bit of both.
As they focused on the task at hand, most of the runners had their eye on the prize. Trophies for the champions and medals for the winners in 22 age groups. There was time for a warm-up jog before the short trek to the start line. Nearly twice as many athletes lined up to run this 10K as started a year ago in Anchorage, Alaska. Testimony to the growth of the sport and its popularity in the Northeast. The course was hilly, but the snow wasn't too deep. The times were looking very fast as the best in the sport pushed each other to new heights.
The winning time was 47 and change. This race might be a little faster, not as deep snow, and competition's a lot deeper.
Top 5 finishers for senior men will comprise the 2006 US National Senior Men's Snowshoe Team. And top 5 women will do the same.
Barely 42 minutes after the start, Greg Hexum from Minnesota rounded the corner into the home stretch. His time was 5 minutes faster than the regional qualifier run over the same course.
How does it feel to win it?
Feels really good. It's I've been close a bunch of times, but it's my first national championship in anything, so I'll take it.
All right, way to go, Paul.
Second member of your national snowshoe team.
There were still 9 more slots on the national team and close to 100 age group medals to be won. The runners were pushing their own personal envelopes in an all-out effort to redefine the limits of human athletic performance. Vermonter Cassie Enman, a newcomer to snowshoe racing, is the first woman to cross the finish line. Her winning time, 53:07.
How's it feel to win a national championship?
Feels good. It's fun. Didn't expect it.
4 minutes later, Cindy Brackman from Minnesota rounded out the women's national team. She clocked a 57:10, proving that a 40-something runner can still show the kids a thing or two.
We're the first two old farts.
Yeah. I think I was the old fart. I'm the old fart.
Extra points for that.
Yeah, I think I was the first
Yeah,
old
we should
fart.
get points for that.
Oh.
You have a good time out there?
Oh, it was great.
Well, good job, guys.
It was a lot of fun.
You made the national team. That's pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
2 years in a row. I'm excited.
And winning her first national championship, probably in her second or third snowshoe race, 53:07, a great time, Cassie Enman. So these 5 women are your senior national team. This year's winner from Minnesota, your national men's champion, time of 42:42, Greg Hexum.